Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Crypto David and today we are talking about Stellar XLM. As you know, it is extremely undervalued and very underrated, and I actually underrated it myself today, about an hour ago, when I asked a question in the community section. If I were to send you $1,000, what crypto would you buy? XRP, XCC, QNTH bar. I didn't even include XLM, but I feel these four cryptos are definitely more relevant on my channel, but I feel like XLM always gets overshadowed by XRP. So I want to include XLM news, a lot of XLM news today, market news, all that good stuff, and a video at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video. So if it's your first time to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so the question is, why would you, yes you, why would you buy Stellar XLM when you have all these cryptos to choose from? It seems very underrated. Well, let me tell you why. The past sort of year or so, we've had MoneyGram partnership, CoinMe, real world use cases, banking the unbanked. We also have a Ukraine CBDC, which I talked about in my last video, Starbridge, Ethereum Bridge, we have smart contracts with Sorbonne recently, and even more recently than that, we obviously have the Robinhood exchange listing, which makes me further believe the Ripple is winning the case. I believe that anyway, but I talked about it in my last sort of videos. When it comes to actually buying XLM, no one wants to buy a crypto when it is down in the dumps, especially when it hasn't broken all-time high from the last bull run. Everyone has bad things to say about XLM. It doesn't move, it's suppressed forever. But the people that buy in these low periods look like geniuses. Let me just refer back to Quant a couple months ago, these $40, $50 positions. No one wanted to buy. Everyone said we're going lower. The people that bought then look like geniuses now. I literally said in my last video that only geniuses buy Stellar XLM. Some people might call you a fool right now for buying XLM or buying crypto all. You will be called a genius in the future. Also, the website has been upgraded. Looks so much more cleaner and slick, and I like it whenever they include planets and galaxies like Hedera used to have on their older website. We can see Circle, MoneyGram, ClickPisa, Satoshi Pay, a lot of recognizable names there, and it's a network for innovators. Let's look at some of the stats. 7+ million accounts, which is that milestone, was only hit not too long ago. 89+ million payments and 5.2 billion plus XLM DEX volume. And further down on the actual view of the ecosystem, we can see Mercado Bitcoin partnership from Brazil and the Bitso listing, the Stellar USDC Latin America. And now we have a little list here of exchanges, CBDCs, fintechs, USDC, remittances, on/off ramps, which takes me to this article by Stellar themselves. Built on Stellar, Fundbank, sorry if I mispronounced that, provides an on-ramp for mobile-first cash-based economies using prepaid airtime and USDC on Stellar. There's a part right at the bottom that I want to read for you guys. Let me just get to here, right at the bottom. So because ultimately it's all about real-world use cases for Fundbank. I'm probably mispronouncing that. The global reach of MoneyGram Stellar integration of its greatest interest as it expands across sub-Saharan Africa and beyond, pushes for more paths of least resistance for money to flow through Stellar rails, enable users to go from physical cash to digital assets back to cash as quickly and as smoothly as possible. So this means that people with prepaid SIMs will be able to turn that into a virtual debit card. That is literally huge, another real world use case. Whenever I go on Twitter, all you see is the case of Ripple and the SEC time and time again, but with Stellar, we are seeing real world use cases happen right here. Also, tweet here by Microcrypto, ISO 20L22 adoption program. We are almost there. The thing with ISO 20L22, a lot of people get misunderstand that it's actually the companies that are ISO 2022, not the cryptos, but we'll suggest that they'll use their cryptos, so Ripple will use XRP in the new financial system. And because these projects are designed for regulatory clarity, they will win when regulations actually come. A lot of these projects will be wiped out, and that's when the true utility market fully kicks in my opinion. Also, we have a tweet here by Confessions. I'd say this is a W, to be honest, because, he went from 1K to 70K. He's at 7K now, but he gave 10K to his family. Now, that is a success story out of the meme coin game that not a lot of many people did. A lot of people lost the majority of their money, and they're trying to make their money back by this gambling on these, meme coins that have no inherent value at all. I played the game. I made quite a decent amount of money off it, but there was one project where I invested about a K, got rug pulled. They deleted their Twitter, their Telegram, and I lost it all. And since then, I stopped messing around with meme coins. And around that peak, and I think it was still at the start of this year, where these projects are offering these insane APYs, like 80,000 APY in a project if you stake it, and after 3 years you'll be a millionaire. They were all lies as well, and that wrote people in. The same with meme coins. It was quite sad to see. Also, X's in my future patience. Crypto is in a weird spot right now. We're early enough to look insane, throwing 10k to a thing that no one has ever heard of, but we're also far enough ahead where it looks like you're financially stupid not to throw a couple G's in. Visionaries go through this. It feels exact same like with quant. If I told someone around me how much I've actually invested in quant, how much I plan to invest, they would literally call me crazy. But within the actual crypto community, it seems normal. And I'd say if there was a chart for, what stage we're actually in right now, I'd say it's the speculation stage. Like we're in a dot-com bubble, trying to figure out what the actual Microsofts, the Amazons of today will be, because every project is promising the world. It's actually just figuring out, digging a little bit deeper, figuring out which ones actually are. Also, to go back to this as well, there's the actual argument that Bitcoin is ISO 2022 compliant because, wrapping with XDC, so being XBTC. So, will all these products be ISO 2022 compliant through XDC? That's just a thought to think about. Also, last week today, I'll leave you guys with a video. It's an old video which talked about ages ago on the channel. We'll be launching AUD stablecoin on multiple blockchains, including XLM, XRP, ETH, and others. Ripple and Stellar adding smart contract capability to XRP and XLM, respectively. So Stellar will handle the actual front end, and the Ripple and the ODL will handle the back end. Now, VAI actually intends to make their money off of fees, so it should be very interesting. Keep your eye on this. Do not miss this out. Keep your eye on Stellar as well. This is a very undervalued, underrated project, and I'm continuing to DCA, no matter, when people are saying there's so many other better products about. I still buy those products, but I'm not losing my faith in Stellar. Same with XRP. I'm still DCing very, very heavily. But maybe it's fun in the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.
Navati has recently announced 2 deals around your stablecoin services. Talk us through it.
We've been able to announce partnerships with both Stellar and Ripple, 2 of the major cross-border blockchain networks, both based out of Silicon Valley and both with very high market capitalizations relatively. Ripple we've done a lot of work with in the past for cross-border payments, and Stellar we had started on a blockchain program with them a number of years ago, but now we're really bringing it to life. So we're building a multi-chain stablecoin service, initially on both the Ripple and Stellar chains. And in fact, what's a great thing is both Ripple and Stellar are largely funding the development work and even some of the marketing work that we do to get our stablecoin service out. So the stablecoin will be a dollar for dollar backed Australian dollar stablecoin. So we are a licensed company. We'll be running our funds in trust accounts, and then we've got an Australian dollar stablecoin named AUDC, somewhat in line with the nomenclature of the US stablecoin USDC.